this is the picture of multi-channel. You have all sorts of ways that you are able to connect to customers. Then the key thing here is not only have the channels, but you can mix the channels. So in theory, as a customer, I can research on one channel, I can buy from a second, I can have the product fulfilled from a third, and if I'm unhappy with the product, I go to a fourth channel and I return it. And then I can go to a fifth channel and share my experience. This is what we are talking about. It's no longer you're talking about disconnected means that customers come in and do transactions. Retail is no longer about transactions. Retail journey begins with research, then you move to transactions, and then you go to sharing. So you have the 3 stages. Successful retailers are those who understand that big picture and are present in the research and the sharing, rather than just focus on the transactions. The other interesting thing is this is not just about retail. So all sort of other sectors are all converging on the same principles of omni-channel, from telecommunication to media, to travel, property developers, manufacturing, financials. All of these sectors are converging, for one of 2 reasons. Either they have maximized the revenue stream based on the market they're in, and they're trying to identify additional ways. If you look at telecommunication, I mean, there is a limit of how much they can sell, from fixed line to mobile to, to others. And basically, they have this customer base that they have, a good picture of what they do, and they're trying to maximize it. Or the other example is you have sectors that are trying to increase their footprint in the value chain, like, for example, distributors. So distributors, some distributors are now offering e-commerce, are offering multi-channel solutions, because they can figure basically, if we create a platform, then our role can be more than just simply downstream and dispatch, and we can go more strategic, more upstream. So that's a bigger picture. In terms of how to make it happen, first and foremost, this is about understanding the customer journey. For us, there are 5 steps in customer journey: attracting customer to a channel, converting browsers to buyers, maximizing margin, delivering the product, and after-sale service. These 5 steps map to 5 departments. Attracting customer to the channel is a marketing problem. Converting browsers to buyers is innovation problem, IT problem. Maximizing margin is merchandising. Delivering the product is supply chain, and after-sale is customer service. So this basically means you're taking the customer journey, you are mapping it to the departments, and then you're mapping it to the business model. So the whole business is created on the customer journey from the ground up. And this is an illustration. So target segment sits in the middle, and from the target segment, you have the arrows to the other parts of the business. Target segment would determine what you sell, the offerings, target range. It will influence the pricing. It will influence the logistics, the sales and marketing, the roadmap. The whole thing is basically hinges upon target segment. Not forgetting, of course, this. This is why retailers fail, because a lot of them think, if I want to go to the web and online and e-commerce, all I need to do is to hire a team, a bunch of cool dudes, and then they can basically tinker with the server in the back end, and they create a bit of social network, a bit of mobile apps, and we're done. And they basically don't take it seriously. Right now, we're lucky to work with 2 clients in the UK. Both are completely transforming their business upside down to be omni-channel, not .com and PLC, but one organization. And these clients are Tesco and Carrefour Warehouse. The customer journey is looking at the venture from the outside, from a customer perspective. In order to deliver this, you need look at it from the inside, and we have customer lifecycle. So 5 stages again, starting with customer insight, understanding why customers come to us. Sometimes when you speak to retailers and you talk to them about, show me or tell me about your segmentation, they show you demographics, demographic data. Demographics is not segmentation. It's useful to build an idea about segmentation, but it's not enough. Segmentation is about understanding how do you group your customers. Tesco is a world leader. with the loyalty program they created, Clubcard. Every time you transact with Tesco, you fit in 7 lifestyles. So they know exactly what stage of your life you're in, whether you're a student, whether you're affluent, whether you are starting a family, whether you have children. All of this data is crunched 24/7 to give a picture, to give an understanding of the customers. So this is the reason why Tesco is the second largest retailer in the world, and this is the reason for their success. Lifestyle means not selling products. So you don't want customers to come to your website to buy products. You want your customer to come to the website because you understand what they want, and you can give them value-add information far bigger than just simply the products. And I'll give you examples of lifestyle shortly. Customer experience, successful retailers would have departments or teams with the sole job of actually looking at the customer experience and asking questions in terms of, from the moment they have the first interaction to the end, what is the experience like? And understanding how, from marketing to merchandise, supply chain, customer service, and so on, the activities, whether they are being done from a customer perspective. So that's quite a key element. Personalization. The more sophisticated a website is, presence, the higher degree of personalization expected. So, they understand what promotions, what range, what will attract the customers. So this is not just about pushing, one thing. And then finally, how to reward them, how to engage them, how to, maintain that kind of content. Promotion, as an example, is an incredibly powerful tool. Promotions basically should be given only if you want to reward or if you want to entice the customer, for purchase. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is to create this kind of picture with Omni-Channel as the foundation. And this is all about understanding how to transact through digital channels, physical channels, and then you have the 3 pillars: personalization, customer experience, and rich offering, and then ultimately it's about community. So, and the route to community, begins with selling products, moving to lifestyle, and then eventually moving towards community. And this is where you bring in social network, trading, the whole thing together. So that's the kind of vision, if you like, that is what a successful retailer would try to achieve. Very different picture compared to all retailers looking at the same, say, within a T-Mall kind of offerings. This takes a lot of building blocks in order to achieve this kind of picture. And this is all about how the organization comes together.